let's look at the last new section in chapter 4. 4.4 is the dot product. A vector v equals a1j plus b1j, and w equals a2i plus b2j. The dot product v dot w is a1 times a2 plus b1 times b2. Dot product is a number. So whenever you find the dot product, you're just going to be getting a plain number, just a number. No i's, j's, all that kind of stuff. The dot product of two vectors is the sum of the products of the horizontal components and vertical components. This is important because this is used in formulas to find the angle between two vectors. You will use that in physics if you haven't already done so. Homework problems 1 through 4 are just fill in the blank definitions and formulas. 5 through 8, find the dot product of v dot w. Following the information we just had up here, that would be 7 times 1 plus 1 times 7, and that actually should be an I there. 7 plus 7 is 14. Got my answer. V dot v, excuse me, is 7 times 7 plus 1 times 1, 50. Here are the rules for working with vectors. Notice that when you're multiplying order, doing dot product, order doesn't matter. You distribute just like you would with regular multiplication. 0 times a vector is 0. V times v gives you the magnitude of v squared. C times u times v is c times the dot product of uv. Or you could rearrange it. Order doesn't matter when we're multiplying, when we're doing the dot product. That's what I'm trying to say. 9 and 10. Let u equal 4i minus j. Let's write this a little bigger so it'll make it a little easier. V equals 3i plus j. W equals, that's supposed to be I plus 5j. They want me to find u dot v plus w. So v plus w equals 3 plus 1 is 4i plus 1 plus 5 is 6j. Now, 4 times that, the dot product of 4 times the dot product of u times that sum is 4, because that's what the I coordinate of u is, times this 4 plus -1 times 6, which is 16, plus -6, which is 10. B. Find for u dot v. For u is 16i minus 4j. Now then, for u dot v, remember v equals 3i plus j. So that is 16 times 3 plus negative 4 times 1. 48 minus 4, 44. Final answer. Homework 11 and 12. Given v equals 2i minus j, w equals 2i plus 3j, they want me to find the angle between v and w. We have this formula. Cosine of theta equals v dot w divided by the magnitude of v times the magnitude of w. So let's see what we can do. First we're going to draw this just so we can see. It's not necessary to draw this to solve the problem, but I want us to see what we're looking for here. V is 2i minus j. So I'm going over 2, down 1. There's vector v. W is 2i plus 3j. That is vector w. And this is what we're looking for. We're looking for this angle. I'm trying to find theta. So v dot w is 2 times 2. V dot w equals 2 times 2 plus negative 1 times 3. 4 minus 3 gives me 1. I got my numerator. My denominator is the magnitude of v. So somewhere over here I'm doing the magnitude of v equals the square root of 2 squared plus negative 1 squared, which is the square root of 5. The magnitude of w equals the square root of 2 squared plus 3 squared, which is the square root of 13. So I place those two right here, the square root of 5, the square root of 13. I have 1 over the square root of 65 is the cosine of theta. So do second cosine of 1 divided by the square root of 65. Be sure your calculator's in degrees. When you do that, you should get 82.9 degrees. One little note. My math lab may have the formula written as v dot w equals the magnitude of v times the magnitude of w times the cosine of theta. I don't know why they write it that way, but it's the same as what I have up here.